In this video, I'll go in depth on how you can use YouTube for your business without becoming a YouTuber. This is important if you're a business owner and you're stressed out about your schedule and you're still worried about marketing. If you're like, oh yeah, I should do something about marketing, and we all need to, because if nobody knows we exist, our business won't grow. That's why marketing is important. But I know that we have, as business owners, a lot on our minds, a lot on our schedule. The to-do list never ends. We work from getting up to going back or laying down in the evening. We're always busy. So how do we squeeze in YouTube? Why do we squeeze in YouTube? And how do we actually get the most out of YouTube is all things that I'll cover in depth here, because I'll share with you with the power of YouTube, why you don't need to become a YouTuber, how to make YouTube easy, the 7 ways you can leverage YouTube to actually make the most out of it, and then 3 reasons why YouTube will actually save you time in the long run. So if that's something for you, stick around with me and let's dive right in. The power of YouTube. Why YouTube is so unbeatable compared to all the other platforms. Following Google with 137 billion views per year, YouTube ranks 2nd place with 115 billion views. The 3rd place, I think, if I remember correctly, was Facebook with 15 billion views. Almost 17% only of YouTube's traffic. That's ridiculously low. And that's the 3rd platform. So as we see, YouTube is huge. Is the 2nd largest search engine, is the 2nd biggest website in the world. YouTube is there to build your authority, to get your leads, and to deepen relationships with your clients. Unfortunately, most business owners never show up on YouTube. They think that it's too hard, it's too difficult, it's a waste of time, it's too time-consuming to produce, and so they tried YouTube 7 years ago with 3 videos, and then nothing happened from it. The belief in the end that sticks with them is they believe that you need to become a YouTuber to actually leverage YouTube. And I'm here to prove to you that that's not true. I'm going to show you how you do it so it actually is helpful to your business, it's easy to do, and it's going to be a time saver. So bear with me and I'll show you how YouTube is the biggest game changer for your business in the future. So before we dive into all the details, I need to go and cover something real quick, because we need to understand YouTube discovery and YouTube depth. Those are the 2 biggest powers that YouTube has to offer that's making it a game changer. So first of all, we need to talk about the Evergreen Discovery automation for YouTube. So the number 1 reason I love YouTube is that YouTube doesn't expire. On Twitter, your post has an average view time accuracy of 22 minutes. That means if you post something 22 minutes later, nobody cares. If you go to TikTok, you can go on there and maybe you have an hour and then you won't get any views in. On Instagram, the same thing happens. It's you pop up in the feed, you maybe have like a 5-second window for that person to scroll by and never see your content again. And now we enter YouTube, where I've been on YouTube now for 4 years. I have a library of over 400 videos on different accounts. And the crazy part is the videos of 3 years ago, 4 years ago, 2 years ago, they still get views today. And that's because I understood the evergreen discovery of YouTube. And it's that YouTube will keep showing in your videos to people that are interested in, because YouTube wants to solve their problem the best way. And if your video is the best answer to their problem, it's going to keep showing up. And I know that some videos are not that, because they're like trend jacking, which that's fine, that's a different strategy, but YouTube has the possibility for you to keep showing your videos year in, year out. In comparison to audio podcasts, YouTube actually offers you the discovery opportunity. On the other hand, you have TikTok, which gives you extreme reach, extreme amount of visibility, but it just lacks the actual depth of relationship. So we need to understand that we either can be discovered, we want to build loyalty, we want to build trust. Most platforms have either or. And the power of YouTube is that I showed you now the discovery works, and now I'm going to talk to you about the depth of relationship you can build on YouTube. Since YouTube is a long-form video platform, viewers can actually watch a lot of your videos for a long time, given you have enough videos. For viewers to become clients they want to have a relationship with. They don't just see you and then buy from you a second later. That's maybe true if you're in the store and if you're looking for noodles. You don't really care about the brand. You don't really care about maybe you care about the form of the noodles. You have like 5 different and it's like, all right, I'll just pick one. But with your offer, you want the right people to come to the right place, to get to know you, to build the trust with you, to actually become your customer. Google has figured out a customer usually spends on average 7 hours researching before making a purchasing decision. What does that mean? You need to have at least 7 hours worth of content on the internet so people can actually fill up on these average 7 hours to build that trust with you. So I have a question. Where could people spend 7 hours with you right now? You can leave that in the comments if you will, but that's a serious question. And so you have 2 options for that are most obvious. It's you can call them or you can hang out with them. Both of these are one-on-one relationships, which are not going to scale your business, which are not going to grow your business. We need to look at these and say, what options are appealing to you to not spend one-on-one 7 hours with people and to actually scale your business? And there are 3 options that I'm going to share with you that I think are a really good combination in the end. It's your newsletters. They can either read your newsletter for 2 years if you publish a newsletter every week, 52 times per year, average reading time of 5 minutes. That will lead to 4 hours and 20 minutes per year of the relationship time, given they read all of the newsletter. They could also listen to your podcast. If you have 21 podcast episodes with an average of 20 minutes per episode, that will give you 7 hours. Or they could also watch 42 videos on YouTube from you with an average video length of 10 minutes. That can, all of these 3 lead to 7 hours worth of the interaction. Now let's take a step back, and we just discussed discovery. You need to be found first. So your newsletter won't be found. Your podcast will have a hard time to be found. Your YouTube channel can actually be found. So if we think one step further, viewers of your YouTube channel sign up to your newsletter. From your newsletter, they go and you link to your podcast. That way, magic can happen. New people find your YouTube videos, sign up for your newsletter, and you take them on the ride to the 7 hours. All of a sudden, 7 hours don't seem so daunting. And that's the crazy power that YouTube has as the starting ground. Now comes the big question of how do we actually get started with YouTube? Well, I'm working on a full guide to take you from 1 to 10 on your YouTube journey. You can subscribe to this channel or also sign up for my newsletter, so you're getting that ASAP in your inbox. As soon as I got it ready, you'll have it. If you subscribe to YouTube, you can stick around and I'll publish it on YouTube, so you'll see that also in the future. To get started, we need to make YouTube go from hard to easy mode. Most people think that YouTube is hard, and it is. And I found a quote that I think is really good. I don't know who it was from, but I'm still gonna quote it to you. It's, some hard things are worth doing, for when you are doing them, they will become easy. This is the base concept of how I approach YouTube. It's starting easy or making it simple so you can start easy and then ease into the bigger thing. So I have 3 things I recommend to you to actually get started with your YouTube channel today. First, record Q&As from your client's question. You got client calls, you got sales calls, you have client interaction, chats. Write down the questions that come up. Now, take a minute, turn on your webcam, record the video quickly covering the answers of what you would say to the client in a client call when that question comes up. Record it, bam, now you have a video. The next thing is make it simple. Most people overthink their content. And I've been growing YouTube channels for the last 1,446 days. In my years, I've uploaded over 400 videos to YouTube, and I know many people say that you need to have highly edited videos, you need to be a master thumbnail designer, you need to be a master YouTuber. Well, I don't believe that's true, because all of those help, but a posted video is better than an unrecorded video. I'm not saying that you shouldn't get better over time. Like, I'm also trying to get better, improve my thumbnails, improve my recording, my voice, my speech, my script writing. I'm improving all of those things, and I know that they're part of it. All I'm saying is pick your battles. Don't overthink your content from the beginning on. If you don't have any experience filming videos, film videos, upload them. Don't worry about the rest. You'll improve step by step. At some point, you can come back, improve the videos that you've uploaded. But make it easy for you to film and post. Once you get the routine, it will be easier to level up. That's all I'm saying. Make it personal. Step 3 or tip 3. Speak directly to your clients. The best way to stand out on YouTube is to be personal. Share your story, share your experience, share your insight. Talk to a real person with a real problem and share your experience with how you solved it, how you turned. This is the best way to turn your knowledge into insights, sharing what you know in your own unique ways. So now that we covered all that and you have posted your first YouTube video, it's time to share the 7 ways you can use YouTube videos in your business. So now that we covered all that, I'm going to share my screen with you. Hopefully that will do as well. Yeah, there we go. So the first thing is Google search. The first one might be less obvious, but Google is connected to YouTube. When someone is asking Google a question where a video might give the better answer, Google will link to YouTube videos. Here's a screenshot, like how to create a YouTube channel. Those are videos that are recommended with the chapters of the videos ready for you to go. That's one way to show up. The second place is YouTube search. You can search on YouTube. You've probably done it before, and then your video can show up. The third one is YouTube recommendation. There are a few places actually YouTube is recommending videos, but the first place is right when you open up YouTube, there will be a full list of videos waiting for you to just click and watch. The next thing is you can embed YouTube videos on your website. This is a blog post I wrote and a video I filmed alongside it. So I put the video down here ready to watch. Wherever you read that video, that blog post, you'll have the video too. You can embed YouTube in newsletters. This is how I do it too. Here, that's a screenshot of my newsletter. By the way, if you're not signed up, sign up below the video. Then you'll get all my insights ready to go, my resources good to go. You have the access to my videos and to my podcast. So there you go. You can use also videos in email marketing. Now, I don't have an example for that because I don't personally use that. Yeah, I didn't get into like cold outreach so much. I like to prefer to chat with real people, so I'd like to keep it personal. But it's a possibility for you to use as well. Then you can use YouTube as resource before and after coaching calls. This is a chat from Twitter I had with a guy, and I was like, hey, to solve your problem, I recorded a video. Just check it out. That might be worthwhile for you. He checked it out, came back. He was like, oh yeah, that helped me. I'll definitely take that from you. Those are the 7 ways you can actually leverage YouTube for your content. So it's time to talk about the 3 reasons why YouTube will save you time. The first one is, and I know that it will be more work in the short time because you don't have the YouTube library to lean back on and to pull from. But over time, it'll compound in your interests. New leads can find you when you're sleeping. That's the first one. You can get warm leads while you're not even trying to work. This will be a major time saver because you don't need a hustle to get new clients. You can just start working with them as they come to you. The second one is answer client questions once and for all. If you have questions that come up over and over again, film a video, publish it to YouTube. More people will probably have that question, so either your clients are already subscribed to you on YouTube, they can watch that video when you publish it, or you can just send that to them, as I did mention earlier too, as I sent the link to a guy I was chatting with and he found that was helpful. So that's an easy way. once you filmed it, you have already done most of the heavy lifting. So I got a big bonus for you, because you can go to YouTube, click on your video, go to the description. You can check it out on my video too. Go and then click on show transcript. Then YouTube will show you the video transcript right there on the screen. You can like copy and paste it into an AI tool of your choice. ChatGPT works fine, and have it clean up, because there is no like punctuation or there's no structure to the transcript. Have it clean up, give you the subheadings, the titles and stuff like that. There you go. You have a text version of your video. If you want to go in depth, I like writing scripts before I film. It just gives me a better overview of what I should talk about without going too far off script, which I used to do, to ramble on about things. I'm trying to get better, so I try to keep it more concise now. You can now use the script for your newsletter, for tweets, threads, tiny essays, blog posts, whatever you need. You have a text version. You can also use it to repurpose it across other post format. So if you don't have it yet, in the description below, there is actually a link to my content repurposing cheat sheet where I walk you through how you can, that's like this. You can print it out, and it shows you 28 ways for you to turn that one video into 28 pieces of content. And there is also shown where you can publish at. And so one video can actually produce 28 content pieces, which in the result leads to 104 posts, which that's a crazy amount by just filming once. And that's the power of starting with YouTube, and then you can scale out in the end. Even if you don't do that now, but like the scaling and repurposing, as soon as you have the video on file, you can use it. And that's the crazy part. So make sure to use YouTube for your business. If you have questions, reach out to me. I'm on all platforms. Wherever you want to find me, go there, chat me up, and I'll get you the help you need. If you want to have the full, complete content plan for 2025 with my steps to how to get started on YouTube, sign up for the newsletter, because as soon as I have it done, you'll have it in your inbox. YouTube is still going to be the most dominating platform going forward, with the most consistent reach of 2.5 billion people in the world using YouTube. So if you want to make the most of it, I have a video here to my personal media company framework, where I go through with you to post all your content on the different platforms. So I'll see you there.